American whiskey, especially bourbon, has been enjoying a renewed renaissance in the last few years. But have you read some of these reviews? I mean, hints of tobacco and leather mixed with stone fruit? Or a dry finish with chewability to the caramel toffee and oak? Really? Now I'm trying out a lot of these whiskeys, many for the first time, and letting you know what I think of them in plain English. These are whiskey reviews for the rest of us, all from the comfort of my whiskey den.
Mid-shelf matchup! Round 1! Fight!
Hey everyone, it's David coming to you from my whiskey den here in Ohio. And I recently did a video with Bulleit Bourbon. And I love Bulleit Bourbon. It is one of my favorites. Some years ago, it was my go-to bourbon between that and Maker's Mark. And, you know, I did the video on it. And then I was thinking, I did my review on Buffalo Trace. And to be honest, my initial reaction to Buffalo Trace was my honest to God reaction to it. And I wasn't thrilled with it because I paid $30 a bottle for it in Kentucky. But then I checked the MSRP for it. MSRP price. MSRP here in Ohio is about $22. Then that got me thinking maybe I was too harsh in my review of it. I was too disparaging. And truth be told, since I made that video, I have had a little bit of Buffalo Trace here and there. And then I was thinking, how does it compare? Yeah, I just did that. So for you old timers, I'm going to channel my inner Johnny Carson. So that is just some weird, wacky stuff. Now Buffalo Trace, is it really that bad? Ed, is it that bad? No, sir. That is just wild stuff. So we're going to do a comparison. We're going to compare the Bulleit Bourbon with the Buffalo Trace. And that was just wild stuff. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to open this bottle. This is just for show because it's still new and sealed, sitting on my shelf. But I got my bottle here from upstairs, and as you see, I have drank a little bit of it, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. Let me grab a glass here, and we are going to have just a little pour of the Bulleit Bourbon. Now, both of these are 90 proof. The Bulleit Bourbon is a 68% corn, 28% rye, and 4% malted barley mash bill. And I really love Bulleit Bourbon, and that's part of my problem is, do they taste similar? Am I just adversely judging Buffalo Trace when it might actually taste similar to the Bulleit Bourbon? So let's check it out. Let's check it out, Ed. It's not Budweiser. Alright. For you young people, I feel old. Inside I feel like I'm 25, but on the outside I'm not. Johnny Carson used to host the Tonight Show years ago. And not Jimmy Fallon. He didn't do that 30 years ago. And his sidekick announcer was Ed McMahon. Ed McMahon used to do commercials for Budweiser beer, which is what my grandpa drank. Anyway. Bulleit Bourbon is so good. It's got that, which I said in the Bulleit Bourbon video, it's got that sweetness at the start. It's got that black peppery finish towards the end. It is good stuff. And at $25 a bottle, it is one of the best deals you can get in bourbon, in my opinion. It's really good. I heartily recommend it. We'll put it there. Actually, we'll put it right here. I feel like I'm playing a chess game. And let's try the Buffalo Trace. Now, Buffalo Trace is also a 90 proof bourbon, but the Buffalo Trace people will not tell us what the mash bill is in this stuff. Shame on you, Sazerac! Alright. You know, at least the Bulleit bourbon people, they tell you what you're drinking. But Buffalo Trace, Sazerac, I think you're being a little secretive. Alright? Let's put that there. You know, and it is a little darker in color than the Bulleit bourbon. I feel like I might have judged the Buffalo Trace a little adversely. And at $21.99 or $22 here in Ohio, I should not have expected greatness. So let's see what we got. You know, that is a lot better compared to the Bulleit bourbon. It is a bit smoother, has a bit smoother finish than the Bulleit. I love the spiciness of the Bulleit bourbon, but the Buffalo Trace does have a bit smoother finish. So in a comparison, I'm not going to pick one over the other. This isn't going to be a battle per se like I do my bottom shelf battles. But I think I was a little too hard on Buffalo Trace. It is a good, decent bourbon. And if it's $22 a bottle, it's an excellent value. You just can't find it anywhere. So let's put it this way, if I run across it, I'll buy another bottle or two just to have on my shelf. And I apologize to the Sazerac company. It is a good bourbon. In my initial video, it wasn't what I was expecting. At the price point I paid, it was I felt at $30 it was overpriced. I was expecting more out of it. But you know, it is, I would pay $25 a bottle for it. It is a good premium bourbon. Both of them are excellent. I like them both for different reasons. So, Buffalo Trace, I'm so sorry I was hard on you on the first video, but I was expecting too much from you. Alright, anyway, that does it for today. And as always, it's David coming from my whiskey den to you. And I really hope that your next pour is your best pour. Thanks again for visiting me here at my whiskey den. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll be enjoying our next visit together soon. Thanks again for watching.